California, Steve Grubman. A technical manager from Liverpool, New York, Mike Gayer. And our returning champion, a computer game designer from Palo Alto, California, Matt Hubbard, whose cash winnings total $19,700. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have a player with us today from New York, and that gives us an opportunity to say hi to the folks in Syracuse who watch us on WIXT. And I want to congratulate our current champion, Matt, also, who always manages when he comes out to do something a little bit different. A little twirl today, a little hippity-hop. He should be happy because he's won over $16,000 in cash. But today he has to face Mike and Steve, and all they have to do to defeat him is come up with more correct questions every time we reveal answers on our board. Good luck to all three of you, gentlemen. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's start this first round of Jeopardy. 100-dollar answers at the top, 500 at the bottom in these categories. Lakes and rivers, followed by radio, potent potables, 5-letter words, country music, and etiquette. Matt Hubbard, you're in a good mood again today. I love that. Where do you want to start?
Let's try lakes and rivers for 100, please.
In the upper left-hand corner, good place to begin. Only Great Lake with an outlet to the St. Lawrence River. Matt?
What is Lake Erie?
Wrong. Mike or Steve? Mike.
What is Lake Ontario?
That is correct, and you have control of the board as well as $100.
Can I have 5-letter words for 100, please?
Certainly, at the top. First clue is the space on the paper to be filled in. Mike?
What is blank?
Right.
Can I have 5-letter words for 200, please?
Yes, we'll move down. The courage to pull out a feather. Mike?
What is...
Sorry, you're taking too long. Matt or Steve? The courage to pull out a feather. A double clue for you there. What is pluck? Pluck. If you have pluck, you will pluck the feather. Mike, select again. You're back to zero.
Let's stay with 5-letter words for 300.
All righty. You do it to grapes, doorbells, and ducks. Mike?
What is...
Sorry. Steve or Matt? Matt.
What is press?
Press. Yes, indeed. You pressed the doorbell.
Country music for 100, please.
Country music. You got it. His 1964 film biography was called Your Cheating Heart. Mike.
Who is...
Oh, Matt.
Who is Hank Williams?
Hank Williams, yes, indeed. Mike is getting caught by ringing in a little bit too early there and not being able to come up with the correct question. You'll get into a rhythm, Mike. Don't worry about it. Matt, you select.
Country music for 200.
This time the answer is this. Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, and Elvis Presley all got their start with this Memphis recording company. Matt?
What is Sun Records?
Sun Records is right.
Country music for 300, please.
Answer. The guitarist who won Cashbox's Best Instrumentalist Award 19 years straight. Matt?
Who is Chester Atkins?
Chester Chet Atkins from 1953 to 1972. You're right. You're up to 800. You're in the lead. You're in control. I'm not, but you are. You're in control of the board.
Oh, I'm sorry. Country music for 400.
Answer. This former pro ball player is country's top black star. Let's hear from Steve Grubman.
Who is Charlie Pride?
Charlie Pride is right for 400. You're on the board. Where do we go?
Definitely get out of country music. Let's go to Potent Potables for 100, please.
At the top of that column, the most common of these used today is Angostura. Mike?
What is a scotch?
Nope. Steve?
What are bitters?
Bitters. Yes, Angostura bitters. Steve, select.
Potent Potables for 200, please.
Answer this time. This peach-flavored bourbon is popular on both sides of the Mason-Dixon line. Matt?
No, blank.
Oh, drew a blank, unfortunately for you. Steve?
What is Southern Comfort?
Southern Comfort is the correct question. Yes, indeed. That gives you $700, Steve. And guess what? You're in the lead right now. And we're going to take a pause for a few moments. We'll give you guys a chance to relax. We'll come back. We'll chat with you. And then we will continue with the first round of Jeopardy right after this.
this good, nutritious breakfast.
Mom's gonna get ya.
No, she won't.
That's at our brand.
But look, toothpaste in a pump. No mess.
Neat, but Mom's gonna get ya.
Introducing a great new way to get Colgate's regular or Winter Fresh gel flavors. It's the Colgate Pump. With MFP fluoride, the maximum fluoride protection a toothpaste can give.
Mom, look what Jimmy got.
The new Colgate Pump. Great.
Mom's gonna get me, huh?
Get the new Colgate Pump. 2 great tastes, maximum fluoride protection at your fingertip.
Morris discovers 9 Lives Tender Meals.
Morris, wake up. Something new for Ginger.
I must be dreaming.
It's a new soft, moist cat food.
Soft, moist. Now she's dreaming.
It's 9 lives.
9 lives? Well, my catnap can wait.
New 9 Lives Tender Meals. Morris's favorite flavors like salmon, shrimp, and cheese now made tender and easy. At last, a soft, moist good enough for Morris.
9 Lives Tender Meals? You're a dream come true.
Sears announces the power-packed hardware sale. Save on selected Craftsman tools, like our 1 1/4 horsepower router, a variable speed reversible drill with automatic chuck, or this 7 1/4 inch circular saw, each only $44.99. This 75-piece tool set only $59.99. And this Craftsman 1/3 horsepower garage door opener now just $159.99. Come in and save. On sale now.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Hi there, welcome back. Let's meet the first of our players to be introduced on the show today, Steve Grubman from North Hollywood, pharmacist and a golfer. What's your handicap?
Right now it's a 3.
Right now it's a 3. Does that mean it was higher recently or lower? Which way are you going?
It goes between a 2 and a 3, sometimes a 4.
Oh, boy.
But if it keeps raining, it'll go higher.
Okay, you're in control of the board right now, and you're in the lead with $700. We'll get back to you in a few moments. The man next to you is Mike Gales, fellow who enjoys old movies. What's your favorite?
Casablanca.
Are you good on trivia questions about Casablanca?
Well, I like them.
Yeah? What was the number that Rick advised the young couple to bet on in the casino?
7?
No, it was number 22. Number 22 and Let It Ride. Where were they from?
I don't know.
Ah, see that? Bulgaria. I didn't know that until I read it recently, so I'm just nailing them for no good reason here, folks. Let's talk to our champion, Matthew Hubbard. I was just showing off is what I was doing. It's $19,700 in cash for you, and I asked you about your little hair at the back, and I find out that you may be wearing that because you're in a rock band?
Yes, I wear that because I am in a rock band. There's another guy in the band who's got hair like that, too.
And you were telling me earlier about some place you performed that was kind of unusual.
We played live on the radio on a Louie Louie marathon. They played 800 versions of Louie Louie from Friday night to Monday morning.
I don't watch radio anymore. Okay, let's go back to Steve. You make the selection. You gave us the last correct question. Go ahead.
Okay, $300 in Potent Potables, please.
Potent Potables. The answer is... Oh, look at that. We're already into an audio daily double. Steve, how much are you going to risk?
Let me have for $400, please.
For $400, listen to this music, if you will. Funny, I remember doing all of those things. The answer is the liquor that this song's about, Steve.
What is tequila?
Tequila, yes, indeed. You got it right. Your winnings go up to $1,100. Select again for me.
Let me have Potent Potables for $400, please.
Answer this time. European country that produces the most wine. Matt.
What is France?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Mike.
What is Germany?
Ah, that's wrong, too. Stephen's going to wait this one out. The correct question is, what is Italy? Produce more wine than France. We're back to Steve for the selection.
Let's finish it up. Let's have Potent Potables for $500, please.
At the bottom, the final clue is, it's done to spiced wine to make it mulled. Steve.
You spice it? What is spicing?
No, that is wrong. Matt or Mike? M and M? M or M? Then I guess it's going to be A-T. You heat it. Mulled wine is heated wine. Steve, back to you. Make the selection.
Okay, radio for $100, please.
New category. Let's go to work on it. 3-letter word, which is the general topic of Dr. Ruth Westheimer's radio call-in show. Matt.
What is sex?
Sex. Yes, we'll talk about sex.
Radio for 200.
Answer. Comic strip heroine whose radio theme began, who's that little chatterbox, Matt?
Who can it be? It's little orphan Annie. Who is
Do you
Little
realize?
Annie?
Yeah. Do you realize that maybe because you're singing, we may have to pay a royalty?
No.
Oh boy, we'll take it out of your winnings. Go ahead, select again.
Radio for 300, please.
Answer this time. L.A. DJ, who took over the hosting job this season on TV's Solid Gold. Matt.
Who is drawing a blank?
Sorry. Steve.
Who is Rick Dees?
Rick Dees. Yes, you cannot draw a blank on Rick Dees. Stephen, go again.
Let me have etiquette for 100, please.
Certainly. Upper right-hand corner. Here comes the clue. This etiquette expert is really Judith Martin. Mike.
Who is Ann Landers?
Nope. Matt.
Who is Miss Manners?
Miss Manners. That is the correct question, and we've got less than a minute to go in this round. Select for me, Matt.
Etiquette for 500, please.
At the bottom, this clue. In the U.S., an invitation to dinner here is akin to a command, and other plans should be canceled. Matt.
What is the White House?
Yes, that's it.
Radio for 500, please.
Radio for 5. Name under which Barry Hansen doctors up popular weird song radio show. Matt.
Who is Dr. Demento?
Dr. Demento. That's correct for another 500. Go.
Lakes and Rivers for 400, please.
Lakes and Rivers for 4. World leader whose summer home is at Castel Gandolfo on Lake Albano. Matt.
Who is Pope John Paul?
Whoa, you got it in the nick of time. You just beat our time's up indicator there. Go ahead.
Lakes and Rivers for 500, please.
At the bottom of the category, this clue, continent whose major river system is the Murray. Matt.
What is Australia?
Right again. Go. Whoops, we won't have a chance to get to anything else. You did very nicely in that, gentlemen. Matthew particularly with $2,200 to his credit. Steve with $900. Michael, you started off very strongly, then you faltered a bit, but not to worry. Even though you're at minus 1,000 right now, things can change so very fast in Double Jeopardy because of the tremendous amount of cash we have available to you three players in that round. We're going to work now during the commercial break at setting up the board for Double Jeopardy, and we'll start it right after this.
Philadelphia brand cream cheese is so rich, so creamy, so heavenly sinful, so... I never ate too much. I didn't want to misbehave. Then I found out Philly has only half the calories of butter or margarine. Half the calories! Always has. So now I'll have a little on my muffin on Sunday, my toast on Tuesday, Highway Safety Day, Baltic Pride Week.
Philly cream cheese, half the calories of butter or margarine. You ain't misbehaving.
When it's humid, a lunar eclipse, Suffocare month.
More categories, more money, and more fun when Jeopardy returns in a moment.
Next on Barney Miller, Chano captures a one-man vigilante.
Oh, you the fellas been running around town taking pot shots at the bad guys? Huh? What are you, some kind of Zorro or something?
People are murdered, robbed, raped.
Oh, look, your neighborhood ain't no different from anybody else's.
And then they book an ex-Marine.
Blue Purple Hearts. I think I know where he got hit.
Thursday at 11 on Channel 13.
The Robinsons Report. Come celebrate the California lifestyle as Carol Little for Saint-Tropez West brings the vacation adventure to career dressing. Next, discover her newest Saint-Tropez wear collection. Lighthearted, creatively spirited, patterns and colors to fit into your own Southern California paradise. You'll even receive a luxurious silk scarf with purchase. Robinsons believes in the working woman. Carol Little works for you. Now at Robinsons.
Open Denny's menu. You'll find something unexpected. Oh. Like chicken cacciatore.
No.
Sure, and steak Dijon. Fact is, all 6 of our new dinners are surprising. Come, see for yourself.
Are you sure we're at Denny's?
Denny's, where you'll like our prices and you'll be surprised by our new dinners. Try one and get dessert free.
I had 140,000 seats to fill in San Francisco, and Jimmy Connors, my star attraction, was in Los Angeles saying he couldn't play. So I called Jack Kramer, whom I'd kept in touch with by telephone over the years, and said, Jack, if Jimmy doesn't play, I lose my shirt. Kramer says, Jimmy's here, just a minute. Finally, Jack came back and said, don't worry, Bear, he'll be there. A friendship and a career kept alive by telephone.
The most successful business calls are personal.
Okay, I like Federated for a Federated Summer Portable.
Like serviceable savings, dude.
Like gnarly. Hey, 10 on this.
Now a JVC portable component system, AM/FM shortwave, equalizer, Dolby, and metal-ready cassette speakers and more. Now $188. Okay, like Federated, like totally awesome for sure. Okay.
Hi there, welcome back. Board's all set to go. We've got 6 new categories up there, 2 daily doubles somewhere hidden in these monitors to assist you players in adding to your cash winnings. So let's get right to it. No whoosh this time, just the dollars popping in. 1,000 at the bottom, 200 at the top in these categories. Medical history, theater, religion, 1940, famous folks, and finally, last words. And the reverse of that would be first words. And for Double Jeopardy, Michael, you get the first word. Make a selection for me.
Okay, Alex, let's see if I know any famous folks for 200.
You got it. The answer is Vietnam Commander William Westmoreland sued CBS over remarks made on this show. Mike.
What is 60 Minutes?
That is right for 200.
Let's try famous folks for 400.
Moving down. After starring with Gene Wilder in Woman in Red, she married him. Mike.
Who is Gildner Radner?
Right again.
Let's try famous folks for 600.
Answer at the middle. U.S. Secretary of Transportation who's married to the Senate Majority Leader. Mike.
Who is Baker?
No, I'm sorry, that is wrong. Steve.
Who is Elizabeth Dole?
Elizabeth Dole, yes indeed. Steve, you get to select.
Let me have 1940 for 200, please.
At the top of that one, sure. German saturation bombing of this courageous city was called the Blitz. Matt.
What is London?
Right.
1940 for 400.
Moving down this column. This industry became the first form of U.S. transport to pass a year without a fatality. Michael?
What are trains?
I'm sorry, that is wrong. Stephen?
What is aviation?
What is aviation? Yes. Remember the category is 1940. 1940. Steve, select.
Let me have medical history for 200, please.
Upper left-hand corner, this clue. French medical pioneer who developed rabies vaccine. Matt?
Who is Pasteur?
Right.
Medical history for 400, please.
Continuing along. Known as consumption in the 19th century, this disease, not a six-gun, killed Doc Holliday. Matt?
What is the flu?
No. Stephen?
What is tuberculosis?
Tuberculosis was known as consumption. Yes, indeed. You select again, Steve.
Let me have medical history for 600, please.
At the middle, the first surgical anesthetic. It's been in use since 1842. Matt?
What is ether?
Right.
Famous folks for 800, please.
Back to that column. We have this clue. It's a daily double. You're already in the lead. You've got $500 more than Stephen at this time. How much are you going to risk?
I'll bet 1,200, please.
For 1,200, here is the clue. Paralleling the Westmoreland case, this Israeli general and former defense minister sued Time.
Who is Ariel Sharon?
Yes, that is right. Another 1,200, you go to 4,000. You're still in control. Good going, Matt.
Famous folks for 1,000, please.
We'll wrap it up with this clue. Former Baptist preacher and LBJ White House press secretary, now commentator on CBS Evening News. Michael.
Who's Morley Sather?
Nope. Let me give it to you then, gentlemen. Who is Bill Moyers? Bill Moyers. We're back to Matt for the choice.
Theater for 200, please.
Yes. Muslim-covered wooden frame set piece, or how Joan Rivers refers to her chest. Matt.
What is a flat?
Yes.
Theater for 400, please.
Continuing along. In O'Neill play, a passionate stepmother and stepson found desire there. Mike.
I don't know.
Oh, that's too bad. Matt.
What is Under the Elms?
Desire Under the Elms was the title. Yes,
Theater
indeed.
for 600, please.
Brother of the notorious John Wilkes, he played the finest Hamlet of his time. Matt.
Who is Edmund Wilkes?
Wrong. Mike or Steve? Steve.
Who is John Booth?
No. Let me give it to you. Who was Edwin Booth? Edwin Booth. Edwin, not Edmund Wilkes. Matt, select again.
Religion for 200, please.
All right, we'll go to a new category and we'll find this clue. In Catholicism, the dead make amends here for their sins before entering heaven. Matt?
Purgatory.
Yeah, pardon?
Purgatory.
Remember to phrase it properly.
Yes. I'm sorry, what is purgatory?
Yes.
Religion for 400, please.
The answer this time. Rastafarians worship this late Ethiopian emperor as God. Mike.
Who is Sally...
Stephen?
Who is Haile Selassie?
Haile Selassie. Michael, I had the feeling that it was there on the tip of your tongue if you could have untwisted it and gotten it out. Unfortunate for you. Good luck for Steve. He's in control of the board.
Let me have medical history for 800, please.
Certainly. Empowered by a 1938 act of Congress, this agency guards against snake oil cures and excess rat hairs in foods. Matt?
What is the Food and Drug Administration?
That is right, the FDA.
Religion for 600, please.
Answer. They started publishing their Watchtower magazine in 1879, the year they were organized. Matt?
Who are the Jehovah's Witnesses?
That is right.
Religion for 800, please.
Continuing along. Daughter of this congressman, murdered by Jonestown cult, is member of Rajneesh cult in Oregon. Steve?
Who is Ryan?
Yes, we'll give it to you. Who is Ryan? Leo Ryan or his daughter, Shannon Joe Ryan? Nice going, Steve. Select again.
Medical history for 1,000, please.
At the bottom, the final clue in this category. Discovered in 1957, this antiviral protein is useful in treating some cancers. Matt?
What is interferon?
That is right. Nice going. Another thou for you.
Theater for 800, please.
Theater for 8. The stage is dressed, but the actors aren't. In this musical, with sketches by Jules Pfeiffer and John Lennon. Mike?
What is Old Calcutta?
Right. Way to go. You came up with a correct
let's
question.
try last words for 200.
Last words for 2. Upper right-hand corner. Actor Robert Armstrong said of his demise, "'Twas beauty killed the beast." Matt?
Who is King Kong?
That is right. Less than a minute to go in the round.
Last words for 400, please.
Answer this time. She closed her 50s variety hour with a big mwah to the audience. Mike?
Who is Ethel Merman?
No, sorry, Matt.
Who is Dinah Shore?
Dinah Shore is what we were going for, yes.
Last words, 600, please.
Answer. In Shakespeare, Julius Caesar's accusatory adieu. Mike?
What is et tu, Brutus?
That's right. Select again.
Let's try last words for 800.
Answer. As they both lay dying July 4th, 1826, his last words were, "Jefferson still survives." Matt?
Who is John Adams?
That is right. Go.
1940 for 600, please.
1940 for 6. This Du Maurier story was Hitchcock's U.S. directing debut and 1940's Best Picture. Michael?
What is Rebecca?
Right, go again.
So last words for 1,000.
Last words for 1,000. This British Restoration king's last concern was for his mistress. Let not poor Nellie starve. Restoration king? Let me give it to you. It was Charles II. Charles II. Mike, select.
Let's go to theater for 1,000.
Theater for 1,000. Learn the lines and don't bump into the furniture. Advise this British author of Blythe's Spirit. Michael?
Who is... I don't know.
Oh, Matt?
Who is Noel Coward?
Noel Coward. That's good for 1,000. Yes, and bad news. That sound is bad news for Michael, of course, because there is a minus sign in front of the dollar amount on your podium, Michael. Minus 2,600. That means that you won't be around to play in Final Jeopardy. It'll be Matt against Stephen, and I remind all of you that the player with the most cash gets to keep it. The runners-up receive some lovely prizes. Let's find out what we have for Michael and whoever that other player will be. Go, Johnny.
Today's second-place contestant will receive a Speed Queen washer with stainless steel wash basket, pushes more clothes through the water, pulls more water through the clothes, plus matching gas or electric dryer, energy efficient and furnished by Speed Queen. And Vitamix, stainless steel 3-minute bread maker and home yogurt factory that juices without waste, cooks without burning, freezes instant ice cream, and offers 800 other recipes. Today's third-place contestant will receive Jules Jurgensen's elegantly styled watches, a lady's quartz analog with 6 diamonds and mesh bracelet, plus a gent's quartz analog day-date with matching bracelet, furnished by Jules Jurgensen. And now let's go back to Alex Trebek.
And we'll go right into the board to take a look at today's Final Jeopardy category, which is the automobile. Think about it, players. We'll come back to